Welcome back to Thief Gold. First of all, I have a confession to make. I am actually going to skip the Thief's Guild level. I played it, and I actually recorded playing it, but believe me, it's really not interesting. It's just not a good level. It was not in the original Thief game. It was, I mean, this is Thief Gold, which is, I think I mentioned that, it's kind of like a director's cut. And the Thief's Guild level was not in the original Thief game, and I think I understand why, because it's just not a good level, and that's coming from me, who absolutely loves the Thief games and usually loves what the developers do. But that one level, it kind of lacks all the polish that all the other levels have and all the atmosphere. It's just so much of what, in my opinion, makes up Thief. So much of that is missing in that level, and it's more of a core than anything else to play it, and I'm pretty sure it's also not very interesting to watch it, because it's mainly just frustrating. It's too big, it has too many ways that all look the same, you get lost constantly. There are two buildings that you can enter, and both of them are very big again and have not really any interesting rooms apart from a few. I mean, it has its moments, but not many. And I don't want this, I didn't want the Thieves Guild level to be the one that will turn everybody off and whoever is watching this will make them stop watching the Let's Play because they'll think it's boring. I don't know, I'm sure maybe you've had this experience at least once in your gaming lifetime, that there's a game that was really cool and fun to play, and then suddenly there's one part that is really annoying and really gets on your nerves, and you actually stop playing the game. And maybe you never pick it up again, even though you're pretty sure that the rest of it is cool again, but you're just so annoyed by this one part that you don't want to play it anymore. That's kind of what this level can be, and that's why I'm kind of scared that if I play it and show it to you, it might be so annoying to watch that people stop watching the Let's Play. So what I'll do is, if more than one person actually wants to see the level nonetheless, I will do a bonus episode at the end of the Let's Play and where I show you the level. But for now, I'm going to skip it. I know it's kind of weird, because this is called Let's Play Thief Gold, and then I skip one of the levels that is the difference between normal Thief and Thief Gold. But I'm actually only playing Thief Gold because I couldn't find my copy of the original Thief. In terms of story, you're not really missing much. It's kind of like a filler episode in like in Dragon Ball Z, one of those filler episodes where not really much happens. So even in terms of the story, you're not really missing anything. There are like one or two hints at characters that have already been hinted at in other levels, so we're not even missing much there. And other than that, it's not fun to play and not fun to watch, I'm sure. And I'm not actually alone with my opinion here. I had to watch a YouTube video of the level because I couldn't find something. And the video was full of comments that all said like, this level can go to hell, this level is really annoying, and so on. So just trust me on this, and I hope you're not mad that I'm skipping that one level. As I said, if enough people want me to show it nonetheless, I'll show it at the end. But what I want to do with this Let's Play is I want to show you the great atmosphere that Thief games have, and I want to show you the story that the Thief games have. And this level is one of the only levels in the entire Thief series that doesn't fulfill any of that criteria. So, yeah. So I still finished it, of course, and I saved it. So I went, there was like a restaurant, it was like, because of course there wasn't a building that just said, hey, this is the Thieves Guild. It was a restaurant, and there was, in the basement there was a casino and the Thieves Guild entry. And then I had to find the vase and also steal some loot and get back to the streets, and it was just not good, believe me. But now, we're going to continue with a level after that. As I said, trust me, you didn't miss any story elements. It was just a filler level, all in all. And now the proper story continues again. Let's just watch the intro. Build your roofs of dead wood. Build your walls of dead stone. Build your dreams of dead thoughts. Comes crying, laughing, singing back to life, takes what you steal, and pulls the skins from your dead bones, shrieking. Clay tablet in an abandoned trickster temple.
I was contacted by a woman named Victoria. She claims to represent a client who was impressed by the way I took care of Ramirez, and now wants me to steal something for him. The target is a magical sword, owned by a nobleman and collector named Constantine. Little is known about Constantine except that he is an eccentric new face in the city, and mostly keeps to himself. Victoria says the sword will probably be on display, but it will be well protected by guards and security systems. She also mentioned that the guards are tough and organized, and the mansion is confusing to navigate in. The house was constructed recently, so I've had to piece together my own map from observation and hearsay. Sounds like the place is a bit of a maze. I guess if you're rich enough, you can build any sort of madhouse to live in. This is going to be a challenging job, but it'll pay better than the last few I've taken. As usual, the front entrance is heavily guarded, but I've managed to find another way in. Of course, once I've picked up the sword, I'll still have to worry about getting back out.
Okay. First of all, I think I mentioned in the very first level there was a document that mentioned a woman called Victoria, and I told you to keep that name in mind. So now Victoria appears. Also in Ramirez mention there was something about Victoria being some kind of like independent fence or something, not a city warden. And Ramirez was wondering if she had aspirations to become a city warden, but he didn't know. And she seemed to be kind of mysterious in general. This Ginny, or no, somebody else in the first mission said that he couldn't find any clues about her when he was looking. But now Garrett has been approached by Victoria. And she wants him to steal the sword from a noble or from an eccentric called Constantine, who has a weird mansion, is all he could find out. So difficulty normal, find and obtain the sword. It's probably on an upper level of the mansion. Take the opportunity to steal other valuables and leave the mansion with a sword. For some reason, in this mission, it doesn't mention how much you have to steal on whatever difficulty you choose. It doesn't say so, but in game it actually changes. Which is why on hard it still says the same, but probably the value of what you have to steal has changed. And on expert, pull off the job without having to kill anyone. I want to do that anyway. And while you're in the mansion, see if you can dig up any valuable information about Constantine. The rest is the same. Now, I want to try to investigate the mansion as much as I can anyway, so I think playing on expert should be absolutely perfectly fine. What do we need? I'm actually going to get some flash bombs. When I played the game alone, I never used them because then I would always save and reload when I do something wrong, so I would usually in the end play a mission where I was never caught, because when I was caught I would reload. But since I don't want to do that so much here, I'm actually going to rely more on the flash bombs, because they can help you knock out guards who have discovered you. Water arrows are still going to be important, although I remember this mansion having lots of noisy floor, so I think I'm actually going to go for the moss arrow more. Other than that, I think we're set. So here we are. Let's have a look at the map again. There's the outside wall. I think that means the whole building is surrounded by a wall. Yeah, it looks like it. Which means Garrett probably mantled over the wall and ended up here. Yep, makes sense. So there's the balcony over there, and that leads to the courtyard and the front door and main gate, which of course we're not going to use. So the balcony is probably our way of entrance. One other thing, I'm probably going to just record everything in one go again and cut the video in as many parts as I need. So if it suddenly stops, don't be surprised. So there's a wooden beam. Let's use that to get up there. And I actually want my rope arrow back. So, yep, that worked. Oops. That was easier than I thought. It wasn't even locked. Well, in that case, what do we have? Some money? Wait, what the... Well, I mean, we have been told that the mansion is kind of difficult to navigate and kind of weird. So I guess I shouldn't be surprised about a window looking like that. Okay, none of our lockpicks work on this door, so we have to find a key for it. Then let's go down. I like these stained windows a lot. They're pretty cool. Is there anything else I should say about this mission? I haven't played it in a long time, and usually when I played the game, back when I played the game, I just played it on normal. I have to say, Thief 1, I didn't even play that much, especially the later levels. I mainly played Thief 2 again and again, and yeah. So, I have no idea where to actually find the clues, for example, that the objectives mention here. Let's listen. Okay, there seems to be somebody. I should be more or less safe here. Ah. Okay, going to extinguish that. And let's use a moss arrow here. So we can easily sneak onto this part. Is he coming back or not? I think he is. While he's doing that, I'm going to have another look. I don't even know what this is. Is this like storage room or something? Oh yeah, I could mention something about this while I wait for the guy. This is an explosive barrel. I think you can blow it up with fire arrows. You can probably also hit it with a sword, but guess how much I would advise you to do that. Okay, he's coming. Right. Thanks for the key. And let's put you in here. Because even though it's light here, I don't think anybody's patrolling this room at all. So there you go. One down. I'm probably going to try to eliminate the guards one by one, because this mission is going to be difficult. And we should try to get rid of... Well, that sounds scary. Yeah, we should try to get rid of as many guards as possible. Huh, look at that. Sometimes it may take a while for me to... Oh, nice. To loot and healing potion. To dispose of guards, because as I just did, I might have to wait a while for them to be in the right spot. I hope that's not going to be too boring, but I mean, it's a stealth game, so... What do you expect? If you watch the Let's Play of a stealth game, you're bound to have some hiding in the shadows and waiting for the right moment stuff. This is pretty dangerous right now. Might regret it, but perfect. This probably makes no sense at all, even in terms of what I once mentioned. But like I'm invisible in the door frame just because it's kind of dark there. Anyway, let's use a moss arrow here again. And extinguish that. Good. I think now I can wait for the guard because the guard was patrolling this room. Oh, there's another one. Let's see if I can get him. As you can see, all this floor is loud floor. So we really have to be careful where and how we walk. So reducing as many guards that can hear us as possible is good start. Good. What about that guy? Is he coming this way as well? I think he is. Ooh, perfect. Please turn around. Uh-oh. What was that? What? Okay, got lucky. Still worked. I don't know what alerted him. I mean, I should have been silent. Wait, we can grab this. Shit. Jumped too far. Anybody here? I might go back upstairs and check out the key I found, because I think I can use it upstairs. First, let's see what we have here. Oops. No, I don't want stupid spoon. I want that. In case I get hurt. What is that? Nothing. Okay. No secret here. I don't like being in this room, it's way too bright. For now, I'm going back. What a creepy noise that is. Also something I noticed earlier. Look at that. There's just no ceiling. Like, yeah, who needs a ceiling, right? This probably also leads to the second floor. Since I noticed it, let's have a look. And it's wood. Good. If you shoot a rope arrow into anything other than wood, it's not going to stick and you lose it. What the? Yeah, okay, the picture's upside down and the windows are all fucked. There even is one in the floor. Let's see. Where's that key? It works indeed. And it's just as I thought. Yeah, this is the balcony we used to enter. This is the door that I couldn't open. So this leads to the second floor, also known as what the fuck floor. Apparently, what? Look. I'm just realizing that now, but it's upside down. I'm walking on the ceiling. That's why the pictures are upside down as well. I mean, okay, the mission said here that Constantine is an eccentric, but even for an eccentric, this is going quite far. What the hell is that? That looks super creepy. Or even what was that? Is that's attacking me? Yeah, okay. I'm just going to go this way. Can I make that jump? What the yeah, scary faces everywhere. Just what I wanted. Is that a skull? Yeah. Probably means that this is going to attack me as well. I see. Is that something else? Yeah, cool. Gold nugget. Don't burn yourself. Oh, that looks even worse. Just for the sake of trying it out. Yeah. Well, now you could see the amazing graphic effects of barrels blowing up from 1998. So this leads back to that weird hallway with a weird face at the end, which was attacking me. I gotta say, I really like this. This is... I mean, put yourself in my shoes, or in Garrett's shoes, and try as hard as you can to imagine standing here. And as much as Garrett is a tough guy, even Garrett, I think, would be standing here looking left and right, being like, what the fuck is this place? As I mentioned before, I like to try and imagine that I am here. Immerse myself in this. Lots of healing potions here. It's not always a good sign. Sometimes it's like the save point at the end of a dungeon in an RPG. And you find the save point and you know shit's gonna go down. So finding so many healing potions is also kind of, I don't know, foreboding. Like, are there going to be super mean traps all around? Okay, I know I'm running in circles, but I still wanted to check out that other door. Oops. Yeah, well, I know I could just go the other way, but now I'm determined to do this. See, there you go. So, just to keep track of everything here, that leads to this corridor, and this leads to a door in the floor. Okay, I mean, yeah, what? And there's one in this. What is going on here? Look at that shit. Look at that. It's not even upside down anymore. Are we doing every direction now? Yeah, well, okay. Let's close that again. I mean, I vaguely remember this level being pretty weird, but now I know why I remember that. And it's also kind of confusing, but not confusing in the annoying way that the Thieves Guild was. Oh shit. This is just confusing in the way that it's hard to keep track of all the ways, but I'm intrigued to try out of all of them. Uh-oh. Good. Got lucky there. You know, I think I've told you once, if you hit them from the front, trying to knock them out, you really have to have good timing, because if you fuck it up just a little bit, they will notice you before your blackjack hits them, and then it won't work anymore. What I was gonna say, the Thieves Guild just had so many corridors that all looked the same, and then they had like branches that also all looked the same and went back to branches at other points, and it wasn't fun exploring that. This is confusing on a different level. This is also branching in many ways, but all of them look interesting to me, and I'm just mainly confused because I want to look at all of them at the same time. And I have to try to keep track of where the fuck I'm going and where I haven't been yet. What is that? What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? What? Those flies are... What the fuck is that noise? What is this? It looks like you can open it, but I don't see anything. Okay, fuck you, man. Okay, now I see. Look, there's a pressure plate there. It's another trap. And I went... you probably know where I am now. That's where I did the jump. That's where I can go back down. That's where I used the rope arrow. So I just went in a circle. What's this? Compendium of Natural Magic, Chapter 15, Tatjana's Flowers. These flowers grow primarily in the icy mountain caves of the Esse Range. By way of defense, they have evolved a method of warming and swirling the magical energy of the sentient plants and rocks discussed in the last chapter, lulling them to sleep. Flowers are named after Archmage Tajana Jokovic, pioneered their use in the temporary negation of magical spells and systems. Why am I being hoarse again? I don't want to be hoarse again. Wait. It's all that talking, man. But I want to do all that talking. I'm having fun doing all the talking. So yeah, if I guess if you're more of the outdoor nature type and you couldn't afford another camping trip, then maybe this would be the perfect bedroom for you. Are there any secrets here? I suppose not. At least none that I can see. That noise is kind of freaking me out. This kind of fishy, but no, nothing. Oh, bathtub. Cool. There's a water crystal in there. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna use it later. Well then. Fuck that sound. That is really creepy for some reason. This leads back there? Okay. Sorry, I have a habit of sometimes walking back ways I came from just to like, to remember or memorize where they lead. All these creepy faces in the wall are not helping. The walls, I mean. What is this? Table for ants? What? Oh, okay, I remember. This is, yeah, okay, this is this. I didn't even notice before that the table, the chairs were so small. And I think that down there is actually the table where I grabbed something and left the guards there. Yep, it is. Okay, I'm beginning to understand some of the layout here. That means that we were in this part and now I'm going to the east side of what the this face for some reason is really unnerving. And the fact that it has something to shoot again is not helping. Yeah, I figured it was the door opening. Okay, I see. Didn't I miss a room here? Sorry, wait a second. Kind of feel like I missed something before I move on. No, just this. That's probably the garden. But I'll leave that for later. This leads back to... This probably leads to the third floor, which I don't want to even go yet. That's probably even worse. Okay, no, I know. Just wanted to check. That, yeah, leads back there. But I'm really liking this. Oops. Fuck. So these are like activating the traps. Okay, I have to heal. That's probably why I found so many healing potions. Now let's do this in order. I think I've seen everything here, because that leads... Oh, I haven't. But that's just an empty room. Maybe so you can take cover.
I hear you there.
Okay, yeah, I've been there. The next would be this. Another one. Probably for the treasure chest. Yep. That fireplace also looks shady. Huh. See, I knew it. Anything else? No. Somebody down there is still looking for me. Oh, he's not down there anymore. Came up here. Oh, we can deal with that. I think when he... Ah. Yep. Once they're not alerted anymore, you can easily knock them out again. Just like you would do when they haven't seen you at all. But you gotta wait until they're not in alert mode anymore. What's this? This looks pretty cool. Anything behind the banner? No. Anything behind this one? No. Up the plant. What is this? The City Tribune, a woman from Shalebridge, who was acquitted of charges of robbery in a city court last week, has been kidnapped by members of the Order of the Hammer. The woman is apparently being held in squalid conditions in Crackscleft prison. Whereas the Hammerites did not cite any official reason for the incarceration, one of the Order was quoted saying, "She hath sinned in the builder's eyes, and thy slothful laws hath touched her not at all." Huh? Wonder what that's doing here. What are you? Don't look at me like that. It's... No, thanks. It didn't look like there was anything behind it, like a secret door. But let's have a look. Can I just jump through there? No. Here? No. Okay, I suppose it's just there to make you go, what the fuck, which worked 100%. Those noises. Wait, that was locked. That sounds like it's just... Oh yeah, okay, that leads downstairs. Okay, we can unlock it. Like a nice little Zen garden, or it looks like a bathtub filled with sand, rocks, and green and mushrooms. Whoa, fancy. I like this room. Ooh, you again. Nice bed. Okay. What is this door? Can I just use the key? No. Ben. This. Okay. I see. Yeah, that's what I thought. There's another door here. Oh, it's not locked. Master, the one who trespassed your greenhouse is chastised. He did not know the rules, but spies there no longer. Oh. So this key, of which we have two, seems to be just a normal house key. For the second floor here. Not for all rooms, but for some. I wonder what this other key is for. Let's keep that in mind. If we find a locked door that looks special... I mean, somebody wrote master in the letter. Maybe this is like Constantine's bedroom. In that case, the key must be special. Yeah, keep shooting. Ah, that leads to the 3rd floor. Jesus. Fuck. This leads back here. We still have these doors. Okay, that also leads to the 3rd floor. Yeah, alright. No, thanks. I'm going to look at that later. 3rd floor looks even more interesting, and I suppose it's where we have to go, because this looks like we have to work our way up. But, remember, I haven't looked at everything on the ground floor yet, so I also want to do that. What the... Oh, I see. Oh. Come on. Cool, we already have 916, and we need 1,500. That's pretty good, I'd say. Now, if I find the garden, I'm not going to look at that yet.
Hello? Is someone there? Seems quiet enough now. Oh well.
The reason being that I kind of remember the garden being special. Where is he? Uh-oh.
Someone making noise?
That was very risky, to be honest. Because I just stepped on that floor instead of using a moss arrow, but, well, it worked. Just gonna leave you here. Oops. What do we have here? It's kind of like a bar, house bar, whatever. Oh, hello. Yeah, I think I'll take that. Thank you. Anything nice to drink? No, that's all normal stuff. Ooh, there's the good stuff. Ever wonder where Garrett puts all that? Let's not think about it. Maybe he's just carrying a huge sack around like Santa Claus, but he's Santa Garrett. I don't even know why I'm saying that. If my the map in my head is correct, then we should be somewhere here. We had some fun upstairs in this part, then in this part, and then I went downstairs and I'm going this way now. I like it. I like it because it is unnerving, for me at least. I think that is actually the front entrance over there. But what I want to do is I want to check this. I think there's a guy here that I can knock out. Or maybe I already knocked him out earlier when I... Another healing potion, thanks. When I made some ruckus and alerted some guards. Anything here? Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with that. I think that's all for here. I'll keep the garden for later. I vaguely remember that that's a good idea. As I said, I don't remember much of this level. Other than I think the sword is on the 3rd floor and the garden is kind of special, different place. In that case, let's go to the 3rd floor and see if we can find the sword. Already. That would be cool. Oh, where was it? Let's just use this one. This is going to be even weirder. Hello? Huh. Oh. What is that? Um, uh,